Every game you can play, there's cheaters, bro. So let's watch this video of cheaters getting caught, because there's nothing better than that.
Here's a question. What percentage of gamers do you think use cheats? Really?
Okay, you mean every game? I'm gonna say like 10%. 10%.
Think about it. How many are using them to catch every Pokemon, spawn any Minecraft item, or lock on to their enemies in Call of Duty?
10.
Maybe 25%, 30%? Well, according to a survey from trainer software provider Plitch, a staggering 57% of gamers admitted to using cheats. Anonymously, obviously. While using cheats privately in...
What? 57%?
Single-player games doesn't really
So that means half of the people watching this are freaks.
negatively affect anyone. Streaming with them on, using them to publicly break world records, or playing with them in mass multiplayer games and even tournaments is a huge problem. The need to cheat for the sake of
There's
clout
definitely gonna be a Siege person on here.
has gotten out of control. But not everyone gets away with it. With that, let's take a look at even more gamers who got caught cheating.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Mingo Style.
Oh my god. Okay. Yo, that kind of looks like me.
Tommy Trewin is a veteran Call of Duty player who, since 2010, has been part of professional teams that have won more than 70 tournament matches.
Oh my god.
It's fair to say Tommy knows this game well. So, when he was pitted against Mingo Style in the quarterfinals of the 2v2 Warzone Checkmate Gaming Tournament back in 2020, who had a weirdly high kill-to-death ratio
What was it?
5.2.
5.2? Hey, look, bro. I'm just gonna come out and say it, bro. If you have a 5 KD, you're cheating. In any game. Chat, facts or cat, in any game, you're cheating.
Tommy was suspicious.
I could have just, if I was running the tournament, I would have just banned him right there. You're telling me, because, bro, there's skill-based matchmaking as well.
He and his partner, Almixand, called Mingo Style's gameplay into question and asked him to set up a monitor cam so they could be sure he wasn't using cheats. Mingo Style obliged. But then, in a move of pure idiocy, he exposed himself for the world to see.
No, I didn't, mate. When did I say that?
You did.
Did you see it? Let's run it back.
I didn't see it.
Watch
I didn't
this
see
monitor cam footage here, and there it is. We've covered it enough times in previous...
You lying, scheming, cheating pile of garbage. Was that a whole mod menu?
parts of this series to know that little gray pop-up box is our old pal Engine Owning. This is a cheat software that offers everything from aimbots, which allow players to lock onto their opponents, to wall hacks, giving them the unfair advantage of seeing through walls, terrain, and objects. Tommy's followers quickly alerted him to Mingo Style's slip-up, and Tommy rightfully crucified him. But Mingo Style had an excuse.
Yo, Ben, back out.
Bro, what the...
Okie dokie.
He put his sheets up. Everyone clip it quick.
Bro, I'm messing around. Get a
There's
grip.
no way.
Get a grip, I'm messing around? Wait, no, out of everything you could have said, in the middle of a tournament finals, you decided to pull out a mod menu to mess around? Bro, you could have thought of 1,000 different things.
Getting banned.
Oh, mate. I'm around, mate. I've got a picture.
Just a picture that you decided in your infinite wisdom to flash up mid-tournament?
Holy cornball. Like, no. Bro, I don't understand the purpose of cheating in a video game. The whole point of a video game is to competitively challenge yourself, no matter what the game is, bro. When you cheat, you are not competitively challenging yourself at all. How is that fun? Legitimately.
That's some real smooth brain logic. But Mingo Style was adamant it was the truth, going as far as to claim it was just a picture on Twitter.
Haha, I actually saved an image and popped it up for a joke since some people saying I'm happing LMAO, get a grip. I even showed the...
And that it was all just a joke. Unwilling to let the matter go, Tommy asked Mingo Style to send him the supposed picture he'd flashed up, and that's when Tommy buried him.
Image. Look at that. He said he's that image. He's not the smartest bloke. I told you, cheaters are stupid. They are stupid as He said that image is that. He hasn't even got the same dimensions.
Dimensions.
Man, I love the British. But accents aside, it was clear Mingo Style had sent a completely different picture. Checkmate Gaming ignored his lies and banned him, which streaming site Twitch also did shortly after. He stayed active
Whoa,
on...
wait, I didn't even know that. If you stream yourself cheating, you get banned on Twitch? Nice, Twitch. I did not even know that.
Socials, though, eventually admitting to using cheats while pointing the finger at other potential cheaters.
Bro, this is what every cheater says. I swear to God. I cheated in the past. I cheated in the past. You're still cheating right now, you loser! Bro, there was a kid who was using like wall hacks or something in an R6 tournament. And his claim was he used to use cheats. Like, oh yeah, I cheated in the past. I just never got rid of any of the cheats and then played with them on my PC. So then when the admins sweep my PC and saw that I had, like...
Which gained him
Bro,
no
you're just a loser.
attention
You're a loser, bro.
whatsoever. If only he'd provided some proof they were cheating by using, I don't know, a picture? Mr. Slayazy. The only thing more frustrating than seeing someone blatantly cheating is watching them stream themselves while blatantly cheating.
This guy was streaming himself cheating.
You know, the ones I'm talking about. Usually Call of Duty streamers whose gameplay has red and yellow boxes around all their opponents. They know that with their chronic lack of talent, the only way to get noticed as a streamer is to openly use these hacks. Otherwise, no one will
I'm
pay
literally
attention
gonna
to them.
puke.
That's what a Facebook gaming streamer by the name of Mr. Slayazy,
Facebook gaming streamer?
or Dad Shark Gaming, is all too happy to do. So sad. So very sad. Well, back in 2021, Mr. Slayazy was running his usual gambit of streaming himself, ruining games for other people, just to boost his super fragile ego, when he took out the wrong player. It was someone many of you are probably familiar with. VicStar123, or Vic for short. Part of the famous YouTube collective Sidemen.
He cheated against
He was
Vic?
playing Call of Duty Warzone with a few pals when he noticed Mr. Slayazy's godlike aim. And when the team looked him up, they all found his tiny streaming channel.
Wait, so he died to Mr. Slayazy FB Gaming and then spectated him, saw he was cheating, pulled up his Facebook stream,
Streaming?
and then...
He's streaming.
He is live.
Unbelievable.
And he's cheating, bro! He's got boxes around them!
You're kidding. Tell me you're kidding.
So, Vic decided to give him the attention he was so desperately craving by spectating Mr. Slayazy's stream for his millions of subscribers to see.
It's up on my screen now.
shot.
This is unreal. Yeah, this was I needs to. That's it. It's done. It's done. It's done.
Dude,
Oh my-
Warzone is a game I'm so glad I never got into. Because, bro, I heard the cheating was, like, horrible.
It's done. Oh my! This is what it's like.
Oh my god!
This is what we're going up against every lobby.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bro, he's not even trying to hide it.
He can see, like, 40 people.
How is this fun?
Vic and co. continued to mock Mr. Slayazy, encouraging people in-game to report him, while laughing at his terrible gameplay and calling out the game developer Activision for such a blatant lack of cheat control.
Dude shooting gophers out here.
What? He's swiping his wiener around!
You're saying Activision, you have failed everyone. You have failed everyone that plays your game.
And then, finally, Mr.
Wait. How does Activision have cheaters? Don't they have like $1 zillion? Chat! Whoa. How does Activision, what do you mean good aim? He's cheating! Doesn't Activision have like $1 zillion? How do they remove captions?
Slayazy got exactly what he deserved.
Stay behind.
Oh my! And he still loses. He still loses. How?
I ain't got nothing, bro. Unbelievable.
All those hacks and
This
you
is
still
pathetic,
lose?
bro.
What a sad little life, Mr. Slayazy. Sorry, Mr. Slayazy. After being put on blast by Vic, Mr. Slayazy soon nuked his Facebook gaming account. What? Was that too much attention?
Wait, hold on. So he was streaming himself cheating, but then when a bunch of people saw him streaming himself cheating, he deleted his channel. That literally makes no sense. Wasn't that the whole point of your channel, bro?
PK.
Oh my god, this kid's like 12. Bro, don't tell me.
It's not just mainstream games that people cheat on, as players of Krunker know all too well.
What is Krunker?
This free-to-play game is a first-person shooter, like Call of Duty, but with a Roblox aesthetic. Baby's first-person shooter, if you will. And it's not always adults who use cheats, as player and Twitch streamer PYPYPK proved all too well.
He's like 10.
Back in 2018, this kid had the bright idea to stream himself hacking Krunker with an aimbot and wall hacks to all of about 3 people.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, even with the hacks, he's still not very good, which is something the small Krunker community soon picked up on. Footage of PYPYPK streaming his cheats was posted to Krunker's subreddit, where he was lambasted by the community. Eventually, someone hunted down his profile page and lobbied the game's mod team to ban him. It wasn't long before the account had the word hacker branded over it.
Chat, imagine you come home from a long day of work. You open up your son's bedroom, and your 11-year-old son is streaming himself wall hacking on Krunker.
And PYPYPK quickly disappeared from both.
Dude, I would take his console and bury it in the desert.
Krunker and Twitch. Well, kid, maybe try this gaming thing again when you hit puberty. At least then you'll have hit something. Well, hopefully, even if you're as skillless as PYPYPK, you can still hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. All done?
It's definitely not as bad when it's a kid cheating when they're like 11. Like that kid's like 12. Bro, when it's the 32-year-old man who's streaming himself wall hacking on Warzone, it's like, bro, this is just as dark as it gets.
Who have we got next? The Austin, U.S.
What game is this?
Back in 2022, the Austin, U.S. decided
COD?
to try his hand at streaming Call of Duty on Twitch.
Bro, COD has the
Very
most
competitive
cheaters.
scene,
Oh my
but
god.
His aim was impeccable, and his instinct regarding his opponent's locations was incredibly accurate. It was this godlike skill that got a few people interested, and not in a good way. It wasn't long before they accused him of cheating, and after enough people began calling him out, he was quick to confess to using an aimbot.
It's obvious that I was using aimbot. I'm going to be playing legit from now on. Oh my god. Then they pull this one. It's like, bro.
Wasn't the best
You're
part of
not,
catching
you're
him
not.
out. Several months before the accusations, the Austin, U.S. was mid-stream and apparently forgot that the world could see his setup. Either oblivious to the ramifications or just straight up dumb, he proceeded to stream himself visiting the cheat site Phantom Overlay. He went to log in, which filled in his details automatically, showing he already had an account with them, before exposing a neat little list of all his previous cheat orders, which totaled some €195, about $200. Most of these were for Call of Duty Vanguard, the game he was playing at the time.
See, that's the problem. It's $100 to just ruin everybody's experience. Bro, the cheating developing companies, the ones that are selling the cheats, it needs to be like illegal or something, bro.
Certainly explains that 4.8 kill to death ratio.
And there it is. What did I say earlier? As soon as you see somebody with a 5 KD, I don't care what game it's on, just ban them.
But really, why would you waste that much money on cheats? If you want to beat someone that badly, why not use that money to buy an easier game that even kids can play? Might I suggest Krunker? Flowbee.
A Minecraft cheater? Yo, there's people cheating on Minecraft. I mean, what has this become?
Random seed Minecraft speedrunning is a very particular type of speedrunning. Unlike most games, which require muscle memory and refined techniques to get a good time, random seed Minecraft runs require sound logic and an acute mathematical ability. because the map you spawn into is different every time.
Yep.
These are what's known as blind runs. And back in 2021, speedrunner Flowbee, or Toxic Flow, who'd been speedrunning Minecraft for a few months, suddenly uploaded a video of a blind run with a time of 11 minutes 37 seconds. At the time, this placed Flowbee's run in the top 10 fastest of all time.
Okay.
God. Oh my god! Oh, I'm shaking!
Oh my god. Let's go.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm shaking!
Less than 2 months
Is
later,
he shaking or gooning?
they uploaded 3 runs that were all under 15 minutes, which is pretty wild for someone as new to speedrunning as Flowbee was. This caught the attention of several Minecraft veterans, one of which, 11 billion, broke down each of Flowbee's runs and came to one damning conclusion. They had to be cheating. Why? Because Flowbee's luck was either off the scale or they already knew the locations of several key elements across the map and were working to a predetermined plan over a landscape they knew, not a random map.
Oh,
For example,
my
at this point in the
God.
run, any speedrunner worth their salt would be looking around for a fortress. But Flowbee makes a beeline in a random direction without looking around or behind them even once. Here, lava housing can be seen, which takes precious time to get rid of. Most speedrunners would have just reset the game at this point, but Flowbee persevered. Because, as 11 billion pointed out, Flowbee wasn't improvising. He was working to a plan for a map he'd already run several times. But that wasn't the only way he was caught out. When you reset in Minecraft, you have to select several options to create your new world. To speed this process up, a macro was built that sped through the process, and the click sound effects it generates are compressed into this. Short but distinctive. However, veteran Minecraft player Ninja Brain noticed the same macro Flowbee used on their run sounded like this. That's 2 extra clicks.
Is that guy Light Yagami? How do you even know that?
But the macro worked the same. Ninja Brain realized the clicks could only have occurred if Flowbee's macro included 2 extra steps, selecting more world options, then pasting in a specific seed.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, Flowbee was definitely the smartest cheater yet. The other dudes were just like idiots.
Then removed the selection showing the more world options screen to make the seed look random, even though it was one they knew and had practiced. Their mistake was leaving in those 2 extra clicks. They later apologized to the community and revealed that all but one...
See, but here's the problem, bro. When you issue an apology after you get caught, it's not really an apology, bro. You're not actually sorry. If you were legitimately sorry for like just doing this whole sham of a thing, you would have apologized. You would have just stopped doing it. Like, you can't apologize after you get caught.
Of their recent runs had been faked. After that, they deleted their YouTube channel, changed all their socials, and disappeared. Well, with analysts as thorough as Ninja Brain and 11 billion, I pity anyone else who thinks about trying to get away with cheating on a Minecraft speedrun. Shiv GTK.
Don't tell me it's another COD cheater. Bro, COD is cooked.
To prove they're not cheating, some streamers will set up a monitor cam so that their audience can see their setup, and check that there isn't another hidden screen that they're using with the cheats on. This is exactly what popular Call of Duty player Shiv GTK
Another
did
COD player.
when he competed in a 2021 Vanguard tournament with a $7,000 prize pool. Both his monitors looked clean, with no obvious hacking menus or red boxes to be seen. But when his team went on to beat professional esports team Optic, everyone began to look at the monitor cam a little more carefully. As they picked apart some suspicious gameplay where Shiv was setting a bomb, they noticed that on the monitor cam, an incredibly tiny white dot could be seen shooting across the screen.
What?
Did you see it?
No.
Hang on, let me zoom in. Right about here. Did you see that? Well, that white dot just so happened to coincide with an enemy player appearing.
Oh my god. No. All right, the cheaters are starting to get a little bit smarter here. Bro, I would have never noticed that.
Around the corner. That's a wall hack. One with the settings altered so that the enemy locations are barely visible to the monitor cam, but a wall hack nonetheless. Shiv was swiftly disqualified from the tournament, but he didn't take his punishment well. Instead of silently deleting all his social media and streaming profiles, like any other exposed cheater, Shiv set one last bomb before disappearing. He sent out a tweet naming a long list of other players who he claimed had been cheating.
Oh my god! He said, if I'm going down, we're all going down.
2. Talk about going full scorched earth. Causeway.
2K! Bro, okay, now this piqued my interest. Bro, I used to grind 2K. I'm gonna already guess, I'm just gonna make a guess, it's something to do with the Zen, obviously, right?
Now, I need your help with this next one because I can't tell if it's a setup or just plain stupid. An anonymous viewer sent me a clip of an unnamed Twitch streamer who had his Discord chat application opened. Nicknamed Cause, the Discord user is chatting to DaBaby. Seems legit. While his desktop boasts a couple of questionable apps, including the aptly named Cheat Engine and Wiimote.
Oh my god, he has Ubisoft Connect. Yo, dude, just the fact that he has Ubisoft Connect already makes me suspicious that he might be cheating.
These are well-known hacklocations, if you will, with each one enabling users to install mods and cheats for different games. And in this Discord call...
Wait, what was the hacking application? BlueStacks?
Cause sends DaBaby a Wiimote file before heading into a game of NBA 2K21.
Okay.
DaBaby is also streaming NBA 2K21, so it appears both of them are using or planning to use Wiimote to access cheats in a game. A little look at the game Cause is playing brings up a character called twitch.tv/Causeway.
Wait, he has a dot? He's streaming on PC?
Surely this guy isn't dumb enough to have streamed himself sharing cheats with someone else who was also streaming himself receiving those same cheats? If so, is this really the streamer Causeway or someone trying to set him up? Because this is a level of dumb that's so dumb, it's a little difficult to comprehend. Well, Causeway's Twitch channel does boast a few videos where he claims he was permanently banned from the game Roblox. It's not a good look.
How do you get banned from Roblox?
But that's not exactly incriminating. So what do you think? Is this streamer actually Causeway, or was someone setting him up? Let me know down in the comments below. Xade. Back in 2021, India's The Esports Club Invitational welcomed teams to play Valorant for a prize pool of 300,000 rupees, some $4,000 at the time. It attracted teams from all over the nation, with more than 6,000 fans watching the stream at its peak. However, after the first round of quarterfinals, a hammer was brought down on Team Paratroopers. One of their players, Xade, had suddenly received a permanent ban from Valorant.
Confessing to using hacks while playing Valorant.
Permanent ban है boys. Permanent. I mean esports side से. TC वालों ने ऐसे बोल दिया कि अब नहीं खेल सकता. कल उनका like post आने वाला है.
Initially, Xade claimed this must have been a mistake, that it must just be a glitch. Fans supported him. His team reached out to Valorant's developer Riot Games for clarification, and paratroopers were
bad idea, bro. I'm pretty sure Riot is like the best of the best when it comes to this.
Allowed to continue competing in the tournament with a substitute, although they lost their very next match.
Interesting. They were allowed to compete further with a substitute and then immediately got swept.
Talk about foreshadowing. Xade continued to deny all cheating allegations, but then on a streamed Discord call with the Paratroopers team lead, Binks, he said this.
तेरा
आ
बता
गया,
दे
आ
भाई,
गया,
डिफेंस
exactly.
बता
ठीक
दे।
है सबसे नहीं डिफेंस नहीं कर रहा मैं कन्फेस कर रहा हूँ ठीक है सबसे पहले जिसको लाइक ठीक है पहले मेरी बात सुन लो अच्छे से
ठीक है।
कि हाँ मैंने लाइक देख मैं इसलिए छुपा रहा था वो चीज़ मैंने एक दिन के लिए 3 मैचेस के लिए किया था बट मैं इसलिए छुपा रहा था क्योंकि ये 3 मैचेस की वजह से लाइक कोई अगर बोले
So he hadn't been using hacks in the tournament, but he had been using them before because he desperately wanted to get to a higher level in.
Yo, like, bro, this is. I mean, come on, dude. Like, who's actually falling for this? Oh no, like, I've just been hacking for like 11 months, but I made sure to stop right before the $300,000 tournament. Then I stopped. And then when I got subbed out of my team, we got swept. But yeah.
Game. Not exactly the endearing defense he seems to think it is. It wasn't long before Riot Games released a statement revealing Xade had been using prohibited third-party software, a fancy way of saying cheats, which they'd detected, and so had banned his account permanently. With the confession
Riot's
and
so
the
tough.
permaban, Xade deleted his YouTube account and disappeared. For just a month. Despite the ban, he was back playing on a new account and for a new team soon after.
Alright.
Well, I guess once a cheater, always a cheater. Jamar from afar.
Another
You don't need
Minecraft?
thousands of followers to expose cheaters these days. All you really need is a streaming account of your own, a little patience, and the hope that eventually the cheater you're spectating will slip up. Which is exactly what Poet TTV, or Sage Poet, managed to do. He was streaming himself to a small audience as he spectated a Minecraft Hypixel streamer called Jamar from afar, and another streamer called H without S. He figured they were probably using cheats, and so sat in wait trying to catch one of them in the act. And as he was, something sketchy flashed up on the left.
Wholly locked in. He was suspecting them of cheating, so he just sat in his stream and lurked.
Right in the middle of Jamar from afar's screen.
Hacking ESP and all. And then he times me over half an hour.
Did you see that? Computer, rewind
Wait.
and enhance. Ah, yes, a Minecraft cheat software menu with player ESP, aka wall hacks, selected while in a public server. Well, Jamar from afar's account on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok appeared to be linked.
Yo, I'm seeing a problem here. They just all love streaming so much. It's like, dude, if you're so like hell-bent on cheating, don't stream it. I mean, like you probably like they like have to broadcast it. It's like this weird thing.
To another account called Tech Panda Gaming. Now, Tech Panda seems to be banned on Twitch, but Tech Panda Gaming's YouTube account is still live. It hosts videos with long, rambling descriptions where they claim they're banned from playing in certain Minecraft servers like Hypixel, and that the anti-cheat is broken. Clearly not as broken as you seem to think, my banned for cheating friend. Meccarazzium. The more speedrunning I watch, the more respect I have for it. It takes hundreds, sometimes thousands of hours to memorize an entire game and get the button presses and timings just right, all to complete it in the fastest time possible. Events like Games Done Quick showcase some of the best players.
Bro, speedrunning is so cool because it's just somebody dedicating their life to something. It's sick.
In their game categories, inviting them to show off their skills in front of huge live and online audiences. It's a lot of pressure for speedrunners, which some just can't handle. Speedrunner Meccarazzium, for example, was invited to the 2022 Summer Games Done Quick event, speedrunning Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance remotely. The run itself seemed legitimate, but after a charity donation goal was met, he asked to play through the game's Blade Wolf DLC as well. But that's when Meccarazzium raised some red flags.
It's actually pretty hard to get past this grab because he has an eyes on his leg.
Did you notice anything wrong with that clip? No. Now let's rewind and take a look at what he's doing with his hands here. So he's playing on a PC with his mouse in his right hand. If that's so, how does his avatar move around, a mouse-controlled action, while his right hand is in the air? Well, he claims he moved the mouse with his left hand That's one heck of an odd choice, especially at a timed event. Spectators also noticed an audible lack of keyboard noises in the Blade Wolf segment.
Wait, so was somebody like remotely controlling it?
So, when he broke the record for the run by a whole 25 seconds, not everyone was convinced it was legit. Then in July, he came clean to one of SGDQ's enforcement heads.
Pre-recorded?
They suspected the run had been pre-recorded and spliced to perfection. It was an ideal run, just not one he'd performed live, having switched out the save files after he'd finished the main run. But he didn't hide behind any lame excuses. He apologized profusely, acknowledged that he'd acted selfishly, and said he didn't want the run considered for any leaderboards, as it would be unfair to the rest of the community. Games Done Quick banned him from attending any future events and scrubbed his records from their YouTube archive.
Wow.
Well, ironically, it looks like this one's going to take time to move on from. Nadia.
Nadia?
When it comes to being accused of cheating.
Wait, Nadia actually cheated?
No one has more.
I thought that was like a TikTok trend.
More fingers pointed at him than Call of Duty Warzone player and streamer Nadia. She began streaming back in January 2021, and her Warzone gameplay attracted an audience of over 900,000 Twitch followers. But as her fans grew in number, so did the people who doubted her skill, and they began to pick apart every second of her gameplay. It seems like every guy with facial hair and access to the Fortnite font has made a video about the undeniable proof they have about Nadia cheating, lying, or being exposed. Some are creepily obsessed. But they have picked up on some questionable clips, like here.
Wait, hold on. Did I see that correctly? Was she pre-aiming at him and then he was behind the wall?
Full clips, like here.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, shooting a wall in the same place someone is standing behind is pretty sus.
Alright, just cheating. I like, dude. You don't do, that's not how people play video games. You don't do that.
It could indicate that she's using wall hacks. However, others have pointed out that an ammo crate was dropped from that direction. So she heard someone there, she just didn't know where. Well, that's reasonable. But what about here, where she was shadow banned? A protocol Activision enacts when it suspects a player of cheating and places them in special lobbies that are full of other suspected cheaters.
Yeah, I'm shadow banned.
Hacker hunters were quick to claim this was more undeniable proof she was cheating. However, others argued that she'd been playing from a few different locations in the days prior, mimicking the effects of a VPN, which might have triggered the ban. Whatever the case, she was unshadow banned by the developers Activision shortly after. Another point at a live Call of Duty event.
Oh, not on a live event. Say you swear to God. This right here has got to be the worst way to get caught for cheating, bro. You can't go into your bed and sleep it off, bro. There's like an admin. There's all the people. This is the worst way.
She was apparently kicked out for cheating while on stream.
What?
But the footage supposedly showing her being kicked out by the mods for cheating shows she was actually just having tech issues and needed help. They weren't asking her to leave.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, Tim, I'll be right back. I'm in trouble.
Some have gone one step further, like Rara, who released leaked messages supposedly from Nadia.
Did she say, I'm in trouble?
To some unknown person, claiming she had someone unlock camo skins for her guns on her account. Anyone who watched part 4 of this series might remember that's the same excuse Vanguard's number 2 player, Plexify, used after he was caught wall hacking. The two elements are linked, that's for sure, but without wall hacks slipping through onto Nadia's stream, it's not conclusive. And a lot of others seem to agree. Renowned streamer and gamer XQC reviewed some of these clips and determined,
guys, if you're gonna tell people are cheating, okay, do it the right way. Okay, I think these clips are they're just.
The accusations are endless, and all supposed proof of her cheating is far from airtight. This would be enough to chase almost anyone off, but not Nadia. Instead, she's cleverly leaned right into it, uploading videos titled "I'm banned from Warzone" and "I got kicked out for cheating." She constantly alludes to cheating, never giving in to offered PC scans.
So, was she cheating or not?
Posting fake confessions layered in sarcasm. And the hacker hunters have lapped it up, fueling her growth and theirs. Many hacker hunter channels' most popular and profitable videos revolve around Nadia. So, everyone wins. If these channels really wanted to take her down, they'd just stop making videos about her every moment, wait for a real slip-up, and then go for her. But then, what would they make content about? Classic catch-22 there. So, until we see wall hacks on her stream or she receives a permanent ban from Activision, Nadia will be busy making everyone money. But do you think Nadia is cheating? Well, let me know down in the comments below.
I don't know.
Cheating for clout is one thing, but cheating to get your hands on prize money is another level of low. One that Turkish player and professional Twitch streamer Exane was willing to sink to back in December 2022. Competing in Call of Duty Warzone World Classic with a $100,000 prize pool.
Yo, bro, I guess the one takeaway from this is just don't play Call of Duty. I don't. I mean, oh my god.
Suspicions about Exane were raised a few days before the event took place. He appeared to be aiming at opponents through walls, a telltale sign he probably had a wall hack active. During the tournament, viewers asked him to address these cheating allegations by proving he didn't have a secret monitor displaying all these hacks. Getting cocky, he opened up his display settings to prove he was only using 2 monitors, but a third was detected in his setup. He tried to explain it as a glitch, and so set up a monitor camera, which is where it all came crumbling down. During the tournament, he moved one of his monitors when an...
No. I mean, bro, that's like what I would do if I got caught gooning, bro. Look at how viciously he grabbed his monitor.
Down. During the tournament, he moved one of his monitors...
Bro, I mean, come on! That is a guilty man! That is a guilty man!
When an unusual-looking menu popped up.
Brother, check that. Ongelooflijk. Alienware. Cheats. Hij laat cheats zien.
Initially, he tried to claim it was a display menu. Better excuse than pretending he'd flashed a picture, that's for sure. But the court of public opinion swiftly decided it was more likely cheat software. Activision was lambasted for not thoroughly vetting the player, and Exane guiltily deleted all his social media and streaming accounts. Oh, how tragic.
Classic.
Alexa, play Another One Bites the Dust.
Yo, okay. A, what is going on with Call of Duty? B, if you're going to cheat, why are you streaming it? C, why are you cheating in general? The whole point of playing a video game is to compete against other people. Like, I want to take a shower after watching that. I legitimately want to take a shower. All right, what's up with COD? No. All right, I need to get to the bottom of this. Why does Call of Duty have so many cheaters with so much money? How is this not a common search? Here we go. Why does Call of Duty have so many cheaters? Call of Duty struggles with cheaters due to advanced cheat software outsmarting weak anti-cheat, like Ricochet, the ease of creating new/rented accounts, hardware devices like Cronus, and a culture where some players enjoy ruining games or find it easier than improving, leading to widespread frustration despite developer efforts to update system and add console crossplay options. Stop. You have... Like, bro, Call of Duty is one of the richest gaming developers of all time. Like, Activision has been printing money for, like, decades. How do they have more cheating than anything? Bro, I thought Siege had bad cheating.